You need a doctor?
I am a doctor.
I should have died years ago.
People all over the world have my disease.
I'm here to find a cure. We have to push the boundaries, take the risks.
If you're gonna run,
Do it now.
People are strange.
Dr. Michael Morbius, you've been missing for 2 months.
When you're a stranger,
Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
faces look ugly. When you're alone,
What did you do to yourself, Doctor?
I wish I knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever.
It worked.
Not exactly.
I have increased strength and speed and some form of bat radar.
What else can I do?
There are limits. There has to be.
There's something inside of me.
I must hunt
And consume blood.
Michael.
when you're a stranger, faces come
Can you control it?
I don't know.
you're strange.
Half the city wants to kill you.
No one remembers your name.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
When you're strange,
The other half wants to control you.
Hey, Dr. Mike, you and I should stay in touch.
I'd do anything to save a life. But I don't know what I'm capable of.
You save lives, you don't take them. Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it? Who the hell are you, man?
I am Venom. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
What's up, moviegoers? I'm your boy Jay Cotto, and welcome to Movie Talk number 4. And of course, we're going to get down and talk some movies. Like to say what's up to everybody that's joining in. Vicky Verse, Mr. Jeremy Duncan, Puerto Rican Rum. What's going on, man? Hope everybody is good. And we're going to talk some movies, and we're going to be talking upcoming Marvel movies. Yeah. We're going to talk some Marvel movies, and I have a couple that are coming up, as well as the book of Boba Fett. And we're going to get into the new Matrix and the new Ghostbusters and the new Blade. And yeah, we're gonna be doing everything basically in a spectacular fashion tonight. We're going to get into it. Now, I'm going to give out links. You guys have to hold your balls for a second. And what's going on, Mr. Tony Boswell? Mala, what's going on, brother? I just want to say thank you, everyone who has been supporting, and thank you, for basically supporting the channel. And I'm glad that you guys like all the content that I'm giving you in a variety of different varieties. I'm glad you're happy. The feedback has been great. And the new subscribers, welcome to your home for entertainment, sports, politics. And even though we don't get along when it comes to the political views, just understand that I do this content simply, for you guys. Now, I just want to show, I have a request really fast from Puerto Rican Rum. He wanted to know what was going on with the Virginia governor's race really fast. Well, basically, Youngkin, the Republican that's running for Virginia's governor, or running to become Virginia's governor, is basically, I think he won 47.9 to McAuliffe, Leaf, whatever the fuck that the Democrat's name is, 47.0%. So Youngkin way in the lead, 47.9, almost going to a 50. and the Democrat, let's call him, basically 47.0. So that's a good thing that the Republicans gained one seat, which is awesome, and there's still more to go. But off that topic, welcome guys, welcome to Movie Talk 4, and we're gonna talk some. Now let me just give you guys, whoever wants to join, I am going to give the link to the panel. And basically, I want to let you know, since we're entertainment based, or any troll that gets on, understand you will be decimated by me, the Jedi. So just make sure you come in peace and ready to talk some movies. If not, then I will make an entertainment piece, and basically I'll make a poster boy out of you. But yeah. So first, let's talk the trashy movie that's about to come up, which is The Eternals. Okay. And I want everybody to welcome Dracon. What's going on, Dracon?
Not much other
How you-
than the movie you just mentioned is a complete and utter snooze fest.
Oh yeah. Let's destroy that, shall we? I mean, listen, we all know that The Eternals looks like a straight to DVD fucking movie, right? It looks crappy. Yes, I'm happy that Angelina Jolie decided to basically just come on and be an Eternal, but I think it's the wrong movie role. See, I feel that she should have went for basically Spider-Woman. She would have been great for Spider-Woman if they wanted to make that, right? But but she,
Explain, please.
I mean, look at her. Imagine her in the Spider-Woman outfit. You know, the old school red and black one with the yellow, right? And then they would have switched it up to the symbiote color one. I think she would have been great playing that role instead of this fucking Eternal, which looks like garbage. I mean, it looks
You're
totally
saying
garbage.
she should have been a Venom Cenobite, not the actual Spider-Woman.
No, I think she should have been the actual Spider-Woman, Drew. Definitely. You know, it's just a movie, my movie opinion, but I think she would have taken that mantle much better. You know,
She would be better, if you ask me, if you've followed the Spider-Man comics, she would have been better for the Widow.
yeah, the Black Widow, yeah,
No, not Black Widow, the Widow.
the Black Cat. Oh, the
She's
Widow.
always named the Widow.
Yeah, she could have been good for the Widow or the Black Cat.
No,
You know?
Black Cat would be Scarlett Johansson or possibly
It wouldn't work with Scarlet because she's already known as like they don't do double roles in Marvel, so she was already known as the Black Widow. So.
Mhm.
But that's a pretty good, would have been a good choice if she hadn't picked it up. But how about since it's the MCU, not the X-Men, how about Olivia Munn for Black Cat?
possibly.
I would say for Black Cat, I would have said Megan Fox, but rumors are going around that she's a tranny.
They've been doing that since she's been going through all that massive plastic surgery, though.
Yeah,
She really didn't need it. She was too young to even go through that process, but she did it anyway.
yeah, that's true, man. That's true. That is true. I mean, the Botox and stuff. Why do they do that, Dragon? Why do they put the grease from their ass onto their face? Like I don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, the same Botox is now used to help with migraines, too. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Oh shit! Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, get a shot of your ass in your head in order to fucking get over migraines. Imagine that shit. That's fucking nuts, man. But I don't know, man. What do you think the Eternals are gonna be like? I mean,
From what I heard already, I mean, I've been like I catch Comfish TV, so I get a little bit of their stuff. They're saying it's a complete and utter dumpster fire. It's like Dune, the new Dune. It's visually stunning. It's great.
Yeah.
For a story, I mean, it kind of holds the same water. The only problem I had with the new Dune is what they named the bad guys. They called them Harkonnens. If you want to read that book, it's called Harkonnens, not Harkonnens. Like,
right.
Harkonnens. Oh my god! I thought it was great. I mean, I sat through and watched the original True Edit, where it was 4 hours long of the original Dune. I love Dune. the whole concept where, especially when you see when he takes the water of life and he ends up getting the blue eye stuff. There was much more of the weird visual scenery that we saw for the hallucinations.
Right. I mean, would have been. What's bothering me is that they're making a big deal out of this simply because they're claiming that this is going to be the first LGBT kiss on screen. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that was bad about the whole Eternals thing. Oh, there's a gay dude on there. Let's bash this to hell. Like, who cares? Who cares if there was a gay person in there? Apparently, all the stuff we're watching now lately, like Chucky, the TV series, any other stuff, like the bashing of Michael Myers because, oh my God, he killed a gay couple. Like, come on now, he's a serial killer. Serial killer is going to really stop who one can't talk, is going to sit there and stop and go, are you two gay? Yeah, okay, I'll leave you guys alone.
It's ridiculous, and what they don't understand either is that wouldn't be the first LGBT fucking kiss on screen. It wouldn't be because damn, I'm trying to think of the movie, the superhero movie at that they already did that with. It was over said and done with already.
Well, not only that, we've got at least three. I also found out this was kind of funny about this one because I never knew about that one. I never even watched it, but from horror, because I also watched the Eli Roth's History of Horror. I know of two of them. You got the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was heavily transgender. Tim Curry and all that cast, and they definitely had kisses in that stuff. It had Meatloaf, it had Tim Curry, and it had a whole bunch of cast. And they're complaining that we don't have enough representation in film for these people. Like, no, they do. They've had it back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, even the 90s. Like, what is it? Terror Train. I didn't know about this. Terror Train 1 also had a certain, no offense to anybody who has any kind of political affiliation, but had the Democrat of Jamie Lee Curtis in it, which that one's another one where you find out it's a transgender serial killer.
Yeah.
And then again, Sleepaway Camp. I don't know if anybody's actually watched this franchise.
Yeah.
From one, you don't know who the first who played the character in the first one, but after that, Bruce Springsteen's sister played in the rest of them after, all the way up to like 6 of Sleepaway Camp, and that was another one of those. It was a transgender that was killing people.
Right, and I just want to say, first of all, everybody, welcome Electro Jed, the man with the bandana. Welcome, Electro. What's going on, brother?
What's up? This is the first time I'm trying this on the phone. Sorry about the if it's all weird and shit. But
it's definitely weirder.
Anyway, miss being on the internet. I plan on going to see a few movies this week. Eternals is the first one I'm going to go see.
Why?
Well, I have to review it, so I got to give my honest review. It's going to be a parking lot review as usual.
That's one of those movies that are going to be put in the history books and sitting there saying Eternals. That was never made. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the thing is, I don't judge a movie until I see it. I don't care what anyone else says. I got to judge it for myself. You best believe I always give an honest review. If it's bad, I'm going to say if it's bad. If it's lacking something, I'm going to say it's lacking. I just don't spoil.
I'm the same way with horror movies. I don't care how bad it is or who politically is in there. Michael Myers, for me, it's all about Michael Myers. No one else, really, for me. So I keep watching it because of Michael Myers. And when it comes to the horror franchise, he was the actual first major serial killer who had a franchise.
Right.
He was out in 78. It was until 84 until we got Friday the 13th. And then like 1 or 2 years after that, we got Freddy Krueger. Although, if you're really to be honest, Freddy Krueger actually started with the movie Last House on the Left, where the one guy's name was Krug, hence the reason how they got Freddy Krueger from the Last House on the Left, because when you actually hear the synopsis behind it, the Last House on the Left is Freddy Krueger's house.
Okay.
Well, I don't recall that, but I am going to say this. I just recently seen the
Fuck.
The Halloween, the last Halloween kills. That was actually, we had a good time. Me and my wife, we had a good time. And I'm going to say one of the best parts is when the gay couple got fucked up, because that was funny as shit.
Yeah, and well, basically, first, hold on, Brian. I'm sorry, I blocked you by mistake. I'm working on this right now to get you out of blocking. I'm sorry, man. It's just these fucking jerk offs, web camera TVs talking about if you want to jerk off and all this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm looking right now in order to get you out. Now, I just want to say this. I had stuck up for Michael Myers. This is why I put him up on the screen. I stuck up for Michael Myers, okay? Because first of all, you know, you have the gays and the LGBT going around saying they want rights and equality. Okay, fine. So if he could kill a man, if he could kill a woman, right? Why is it, and he killed the lesbian couple already, why is it that you're mad that he killed 2 gay men? Didn't you want equality? I mean, this is what's going down in the movies. He is a serial killer. So what? He's supposed to now what? Discriminate now and say, oh no, you two are in love. Kill me instead. Get the fuck out of here. Like, these people have to understand. People have to understand.
I didn't even
hold
know
on.
there was a thing about it. I didn't even know there was a controversy.
Oh, there's a
What's the
huge.
controversy?
They want to cancel Michael Myers because he killed the gay couple.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, it's serious. I don't know if you watch them, but if you catch Clownfish TV, they actually have it sitting there saying that Michael Myers is now homophobic.
Right.
Huh?
Well, listen,
I'm still sick and tired of the word homophobic. How are they afraid of these people?
You got to remember. Here's what's going on. Just take this, for what it's worth. But it's a select few that are making all this noise. That's not how. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because a lot of people that I've talked to that are in the LGBTQ community have no problem with the movie. It's a select few that feel like they want to make noise.
Yeah.
And that's what's ruining that's what's making it bad for the rest of the group, for the rest of the community, the rest of the LGBTQ community, because you got those select few that are being stupid and making things difficult. So it bothers me when shit like that happens, and then it gets the most attention. The least amount of people get the most attention because they can make a lot of noise, and it fucking pisses me off. But
and it's only in the current years too, because you had, like I said, there was those three other movies like back in the day, and this was during the 70s, 80s. Not one trans person or hermaphrodite or anybody of the LGBT community bitched at all, and they loved these shows. I mean, the Rocky Horror Picture Show was totally for them. And
Dude, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is a classic. I mean, I watched that.
Everybody watched it.
I even liked that movie back when there was a time where I was homophobic. I watched it back then. The fucking movie was.
How are you homophobic?
It's a
Were
classic.
you afraid of gay people?
Huh?
Were you afraid of gay people back then?
No, I was.
Okay, then it's not homophobic.
No, here's the thing is that's what they considered homophobic, because I was at one point in time
Terminology.
I was very, very avidly against
that's a better term to use.
But that's basically the thing. But I'm not that way anymore. I learned tolerance, and I learned to grow up. But the thing here is, if I might say, that movie, Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's a classic. I mean, they hold viewings of that show annually, and people go
Still
there
to this day, even.
Huh?
Still to this day. You
Yeah,
even hear about the weird stories that if you go to this and you say you're a virgin to it, oh my God.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best way to experience it. Going there has never seen the movie. That's the best experience, because when I never seen the movie up until I was, I think, 21, 22.
Wow.
And I finally went to go see it, and holy shit, I had a blast.
Yeah, I mean, back in our day, I would have to say that. What's up, Star Wars Dad? How you doing, Puerto Rican Rum? How you doing, brother? Khalil, the Man of Steel, everybody, Mala, Brian Hawkin. Once again, brother, grab the. I'm gonna send you the link if you're still listening over on over on Instagram, brother. I blocked you by mistake. I'm looking now. I don't think it's hit that yet as to where we can unblock you and see you. So hit the link and shit. And I definitely got you. But like I was gonna say, back in our days, if anyone had a problem with gay bashing or homophobia back in the days, in the village in New York City, right? Gay people used to get beat up for being gay. I mean, it was wrong. But if anybody had to worry and actually complain, would be at that time because they were really, really getting beat up and really, really being, persecuted because of their sex. In this era, they weaponized that, and it's not really going on anymore like it was. So, what Jed was saying, his version these days might have looked like homophobia, but it wasn't. It was just what the same thing it was then, it is now with us from that time, with that era. Is like we already accepted you. We just don't like you forcing the ideology on us, your beliefs on us. You know what I mean? That's basically where we stand with that. But because everybody should be respected no matter what the fuck you are. But now if you're gonna try to force my children and force everyone and try to force me to respect you, after I've already claimed that I respect you, and you can do what fuck you want as long as you don't try to, then that's fine. We all have a place to live. But some people want more power than others, so they just weaponize it. But I think the Eternals made a big mistake just putting that so-called LGBT title on it as it being the first kiss on silver screen, which we all know it's not.
Wait, they
It's
put a title on it. I know that.
yeah,
I know that this is the first time Disney. I know that they made a big deal about this. I know this is the first time Disney openly promoted, an LGBT couple in a Disney product.
right.
But as far as Marvel and in the comics, it's not a new thing. It's been going on.
Exactly. It's been going on. It's already been done. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Harkin, I'm very sorry, bro. I'm looking for you now. It looks like they didn't catch your name yet. So I'm just waiting for it to open so that way I can do it. I'm so sorry, man. It's just these spam guys. And Tony, I see Tony use this saber and cut him quick. Yeah. you know? Thank you, Mala. Yeah, Mala. All right, Mala did it. Thank you, Mala. You're the man. You're the man, Mala. I love you, brother. Thank you. I'm sorry, but Brian, please accept my apology. I'm so sorry, my brother.
Nah, no worries, Jedi. No worries. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. I'm happy you guys are here. Dracon, Electro Jet, Brian. So tell us, before we move on to the next one, how do you feel about this title that they're putting on instead of it being the Eternals, which it is the Eternals, but they basically want to co-title it the first. They're not gonna put it on it, but for us to know, they've already put it and set it in there where we're supposed to celebrate the first LGBT kiss on screen. How do you guys feel about that? Brian, how do you feel about that?
I've seen lesbians kiss plenty of times on screen.
Mm,
They're part of the LGBT community.
mm,
Not interested in gay men, or whatever, but it is what it is, right?
yeah,
We're not. It's a new wave. It's a new fad. Something we're just going to have to go along with.
yeah,
I don't like the idea of them pushing, as you say, that ideology,
right,
because that
yeah,
is what it's at the end of the day. That's
yeah,
an
oh yeah,
agenda right now. It's an agenda, and it's a hot topic, and they're going to keep doing it as long as it keeps a hot topic.
right,
Because what are we
right.
talking about right now?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you. That's exactly what they want to do. Just make it a freaking hot topic, and it really fucking sucks. It really, really sucks.
Yeah.
John, the Star Wars dad, if you're there, if you want to grab the link, man, jump on, brother. I see you, motherfucker. Jump on, bro.
I
So
just think it's weird that they chose this era to finally talk about it. Yet, again, like I said, 60s, 70s, and 80s, they were heavily actually talking about it in a lot of horror movies, a lot of
yes,
movies back in the day.
yes, yes.
But we don't hear anything about that back then. I mean, we even had music careers that actually were based heavily on that. I mean, we didn't know for sure, but John Travolta, no, not John Travolta. Oh, good lords, what's his name?
Who? Kevin Spacey?
No, no. No, we had Boy George back then, who was a cross-dresser.
Oh yes. We also had Elton John, but we didn't know until what? I think it was the late '90s that
yeah, and then
yeah.
the other big one, which was the guy that did Wham, the original.
George Michael. George Michael. Yeah.
George Michael.
Yeah.
He was gay too. I mean, large part of his songs were all about, straight sex, but when you really think about it, when you end up seeing how he dressed and all that, you kind of figured out after he came out, like, yeah, kind of fits.
Yep. And then look, we got Khalil that just said Freddie Mercury. Welcome, Andres Hernandez. What's going on, brother? He says a group cannot be persecuted if they are backed by an establishment. Exactly, my brother. You are correct on that. You are definitely correct. And I just feel, look, there's a time and place for that, and I think that escapism, which is what is done with movies and books and any other form of entertainment that takes your mind away from the real world to give you that peace of mind and to find your own little sanctuary in the corner of this chaos that's going on in the world. Now they want to bring the chaos, the real world, into the world that we want to stay make believe and full of imagination and stuff. And it's just it's just like a big slap in the face, Everybody welcome the Star Wars dad. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on, motherfucker? How you doing, bro?
Hey, not bad. I've been just working my ass off lately, man.
I hear you. You sound like it, man. You sound exhausted, brother.
Dude, it's fourth quarter. I've been working like 70, 80 hours a week. So,
damn, brother. Word up, man. God bless you, my brother, man. Just make sure that you get rest whenever you can, all right, John?
Take that paper, too.
Oh, by the way, Jedi, did you check out that one commercial I told you to check out?
Yeah, the fucking nut bra. That shit is fucking hilarious, bro.
What about the Kit Kat one?
Guys, I will say, I will say this much: fuck these alphabet people, fuck trans, dude. They're trying to weave themselves into everyday damn culture. And push this shit on us day in and day out. I don't want to watch, a damn commercial and see two men kissing and have it shoved down my damn throat. They're trying to make us, as straight people, the outcast because, we're living normal lives. And I'm sorry, I don't care if it was a joke or not, but we're coming for your children.
That is the most weirdest, bro. Yo, you know what I wanted to do, because there's a video of that and they show all of them. What I wanted to do was screenshot that shit, right? And like just do research on each and every one of them, bro, and send it out to different communities to make sure that they watch these fucking pedophiles, because that's what you are. I mean, you're singing about you're coming for our children. So guess what? You come for our children, you're going to get some hot lead, motherfuckers, because then not only are you going to be considered a kidnapper, right? You're going to be considered a pedophile, which you should be castrated and turned immediately into a fucking eunuch.
I've had a more disturbing way to actually take care of people like that, but I'll leave that for something entirely different because this is more about movies than a.
Right. But I feel you. Thank you, man. But John, man, yo, this is why I love you, brother, because we stand basically on the same issues, bro. Like, I totally agree. Fuck them. Look, if you're trying to force this on us and we've already accepted you and your sexuality, all we're saying is go ahead, live your life, but do not try to preach to me or anyone else that already have accepted your shit. Keep it moving, bro, and stop trying to be so. Because to tell you the truth, not even
what you do.
No, because I was gonna say we may be toxic, but we're not trying to force a toxic masculinity like you like to label it, which is really called manhood. We're not trying to force that on anyone. And you trying to tell us how to raise our sons as boys? And we're saying, it's wrong if you want to wear a dress. No, motherfucker, no. I see my son wearing a dress. My nephews I'm going to sit them down and talk to them and tell them, listen, make sure that this is the choice you want. And why are you wearing a dress? Because they're telling you to or because you want to. I mean, there's other ways of doing this instead of trying to let them accept it and not even helping the confusion that they might be going through.
Exactly.
Because I'm going to.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Right now. You know, you can do whatever the hell you want underneath your own roof. You know, I don't give a damn what you do in your own damn house. But when you start pushing it on other damn people, we got a problem.
Big time. Big time.
You
Now,
know,
now check this out. Let's start off with John, then it'll go to Electro, then Draken, then me. Then Brian, then me. Sorry, guys. Okay.
He's got the juice. He's gonna give his voice all.
No, actually, I'm smoking some cannabis.
Yeah.
Check it. Who's excited for the book of fucking Boba Fett here? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
like I said, Star Wars Dad, since you're fucking Star Wars Dad, you take it, then it's pass it off to Electro, then Draken, then Brian. Go ahead, brother. How anticipated are you for this series, brother?
all I can say is the book of what?
The book of Boba Fett.
Oh shit!
That's where I'm going to leave it. The book of what? That's how much interest I have. You know.
Oh, so when you saw it at the end of the Mandalorian, last season, the ending of the first season after they give us the Luke Skywalker thing, like you just basically what? It didn't impress you, the little after credits?
Dude, okay. I get excited for the last episode of The Mandalorian, and then a week later, Disney did its bullshit again with Star Wars, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. I have no anticipation for anything Star Wars related whatsoever. I
would have to agree with him there.
Okay, I can understand that. Okay, Electro Jet.
Well,
how anticipated are you for this?
Well, first of all, I'm expecting a fucking terrific show because of the writers. I know the writers' work. Some of them did do work on the Mandalorian. They done work on some episodes of Game of Thrones. Some of the better episodes. Some of the directors are from Game of Thrones. The better episodes. I am expecting to be thoroughly entertained. I think that this is going to be a step up from The Mandalorian, which I thought was top notch. You know, all the story that went on in Mandalorian season 2. Season 1 was great too, but season 2 just fucking knocked it out of the park like old Star Wars did. And I'm truly believing that the Book of Boba Fett is going to knock it out of the park, and it's going to knock it out of the park in the first 2 episodes. And that being said, I'm going to be stuck like glue, and of course, I'm going to be doing my reviews and my reaction videos because goddamn, I'm looking forward to it. I can't speak enough good shit about this show.
I hear you, man. All right, Dragon.
I'm partially anticipated, same like what Star Wars Dad said there. I'm kind of on the fence now because of what they've been doing to Star Wars, but I'm also hoping that when they do it, they do it justice, sort of like how Jed was saying as well. But I want to see the actual him getting out of the Sarlacc pit. That's my biggest thing. After that, I really don't care.
I hear that. Brian, how anticipated are you for the Book of Boba Fett, brother?
I don't know what it is.
You don't know about it?
No. I've never watched the Star Wars movie.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Awesome. We got a Star Wars virgin on here. Awesome.
He's a Trekkie.
Yeah, my youngest brother, he's into all that Star Wars and all that there, but I never got into it as a child, I got to admit.
It's all good, brother. That means
nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
That means that
if you ever do watch it, I'd like to know what you think, though.
Yeah, because you got great movie nights ahead of you if you watch it from episode 1 all the way through 6. You've got you've got wonderful movie nights, and if you could get yourself a girl and shit, you know what I'm saying, your girl, whatever, bring her over. 1 through 6 is awesome, bro. Like episodes 1 through 3 is a straight love story between Anakin and Padme, and the beginning of the whole shit. I mean, you're gonna love it. And then when you got 4, 5, and 6, which introduces Vader's twins, which is Leia and fucking and Luke and all that. Oh God, it's beautiful. Oh, this is awesome. I feel brand new with Brian right now because I'm like, holy shit! I've never met anyone who hasn't seen any of the Star Wars.
I've never seen any of them.
Wow, that's great, bro.
I've never watched a Star Wars movie in my life. So,
hey, John, you hear this, bro? This is awesome.
I hear it, and I've got me, I've got a huge love for Star Wars, anything 1 through 6. But I'll tell you, man, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good The Mandalorian was, and it doesn't matter how good the Book of Boba Fett's going to be. Everything still leads to the sequels, and I cannot accept that.
I gotta say, they definitely should have went back with the stuff, redone it, and did the 7, 8, and 9 from the original books.
You guys don't know. That's okay. See, I understand your malcontent for it, but apparently you don't know. Okay, let me give you a little information here. There's a little loophole in a little show called Star Wars Rebels.
I know about it, but this is
hold on a second. The loophole is actually going to be utilized by Jon Favreau. And it's going to be, they are considering, I'm saying considering because other sources have said this is a fact, but until I see it for myself, I am saying considering. They are considering utilizing that loophole to where you have separate timelines.
Right, but
you know how you have you have the Kelvin timeline on Star Trek. Well, it's going to be something similar.
But have you heard the bad news though?
I've heard most of the news. I try not to listen to. What's his name?
No, the bad news is Kathleen Kennedy's contract got extended, so she's still in power.
Because they can't find, the reason that the contract is extended is because they can't find anyone to take her spot because Jon Favreau and John Filoni do not, or Dave Filoni do not want that position. Yet they can't touch that. She cannot touch what Jon Favreau does or Dave Filoni does. They don't want. They've been offered the position. They don't want it.
Well, look. They've ruined everything that Star Wars is. Okay. Let's go back to Rebels, and this, in my opinion, this is Dave Filoni's fault. The whole lore of lightsabers now is changed, and I think it's bullshit because we're going to get deep into some Star Wars lore right now. Sith always used synthetic red crystals to mock the Jedi. All right, and this crap now where Sith will steal a Jedi lightsaber and break its will and make it bleed, and that's why their saber becomes red. That's bullshit.
Hell?
You know.
There are it's a version. That's not how all the Sith do it. Some yes. What you're talking about is the corruption of a crystal. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Corruption of a crystal is not something new. That's actually been in the lore since
right, but it does not change the lightsaber color.
That's right. John's correct. It does not.
Yeah,
it does not.
It does not change a lightsaber color. Just like Ahsoka's white lightsabers, she purified Sith crystals, which made her lightsaber white. That's not correct lore.
You need to use the Force in order to even construct your lightsaber. You know.
Well, crystals. Okay. A natural crystal, a kyber crystal, is always clear when you first find it. And when you construct your lightsaber, it takes months. It doesn't. It's not something you do, just in a whim. It's something that takes months to do, and you imbue your force into that crystal, and that crystal becomes its color on who you are, because that crystal attaches itself to you as a Jedi, as a Sith. You know, that's why you see most Jedi with either blue or green lightsabers, because they're either consulars.
What about the yellow?
Yellow are only temple guards. That is the only time you will see a yellow crystal, because they're manufactured crystals. They are only made for temple guards, and you'll never see a yellow lightsaber. You will only see a yellow force pike, like a big staff with the lightsaber coming off the end of it. They're mainly used for ceremonial inclusions. Now, you do have, the so-called gray Jedi, and their lightsaber colors range. They can go all the way from orange to green to blue to various different colors, depending on, what they imbue into their crystal. But Sith always use synthetic crystals. But those synthetic crystals, most of the time, were stronger than regular natural occurring kyber crystals. They could a lot of times short out a Jedi's lightsaber. Oh, I could talk about this all day long. How bad
I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying so far, but the thing is, you got to remember the lore when you talk about the lore of the Sith and the Jedi, you got to remember that all this, it comes from the mind of George Lucas, and then it was passed on to someone like Dave Filoni, and they continue it, and then you have the individual story makers like that. I used to collect the old Star Wars comics. This is how come I'm saying this is not new, because I collected the old Star Wars comics, and I remember reading about that. I collected all of them.
Well,
and I'm telling you, I remember reading about this in the comics. And back then, because now those comics are not canon, they're legends now and not canon.
And we can all agree that that's where they fucked up, because that's material that was left behind just in case these new writers that are just like, just making shit up and just throwing shit in there, like, and that's why it doesn't even out. These guys, Star Wars, I've always said this, and John's agreeing with me, so has Stephanie, Janicek from the Cantina, Mazurus, everybody, bro, even the Star Wars community. We all understand this. There's a certain formula to make a Star Wars movie, man. And if you don't follow the ingredients, it's just like cooking. It's gonna taste like shit. And what have we gotten from 7, 8, and 9? We got haraki, kaki, dukaki on fucking whatever you want to throw it on. Tacos, rice, motherfucker, spaghetti. It's still shit. It's fucking shit, bro. I mean, if this was spaghetti and meatballs, by them killing off the main characters, they took the meatballs and the sauce out, and all we have is fucking just for spaghettis. We just have spaghetti, bro. And noodles.
Here's what I'm going to say about that, Jedi. This is what I'm going to say about that. I'm going to say 8 and 9 were garbage. I'm going to say 7 was J.J. Abrams' original story. He had outlined a story that was coinciding with the formula that George Lucas was setting down. It wasn't exactly the same formula, but it was in line.
It had nothing to do with the story. Hold on a second. Nothing to do with the story.
Let me finish. It was in line. It wasn't the same story, because George Lucas confirmed that it wasn't the same story, but it was in line. It was step by step similar, but he made changes. The thing was, that second director was Ryan what the fuck was the numbnuts name?
Ryan Roundhead Johnson, that fucking
Yeah, right.
pancake
Yeah,
in the
that
face looking
cocksucker.
motherfucker.
Dude, he wanted to stir the pot and stick and shove a stick of some shit and make it smell. And that's exactly what he did. And he divided the fucking community. And the second you start attacking your fans, you know you fucked up.
Dude, it
That's
gets
how
even
you
worse.
know you fucked up. But I really do believe that J.J. Abrams was trying to give us a different story, but somewhere in the same legends as Star Wars was. And then
Dude,
he had to clean up the mess.
No.
Clean up
It gets
the
even,
mess that fucking
it gets
idiot
even
did.
worse though, because okay, let's go to Solo, a Star Wars movie, right? Dude, what was the droid's name? L3 want to lick a lot of puss, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
That was funny though. I gotta admit that was funny though.
you've got Lando wanting to bang this droid, and then they take the droid and stick it in the Millennium Falcon as part of the hyperdrive. You know, it ruined.
Yo,
I mean,
John, remember the reaction we had when we found out that he fucked the fucking hyperdrive of the Millennium Falcon when it was a robot. Imagine,
yeah,
right? Remember? Now,
yeah,
me and John always brought this shit up on lives because imagine, right? I'm about to lose my shit. Imagine Lando Calrissian trying to get a quickie by sticking his dick in the hyperdrive, the same one that's been touched by Han Solo, Chewbacca the Wookiee, motherfucking Princess Leia, and now Rey. And Rey used to touch that shit a lot. So I
yeah.
mean, you know.
No,
But
I
let's
wonder why the hyperdrive wouldn't work some of the time. It didn't get enough dick.
yeah, right.
but I am gonna say that I am gonna say that episode 7 had potential. What happened in episode 8 ruined the whole thing, and then you can't play catch up in episode 9. So
You
that's
can't play catch up with 7, 8, and 9 at all.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
No, I was saying 7 had potential, but
it
because
did. It did.
9
Well,
fucked
if they
it up.
went with the original book story, not this shit stuff that Kennedy did.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it was weaponized. It was
The
weaponized.
star, yeah, the star of episode 7 should have been Luke Skywalker.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Because he turns to the dark side. Leia finds out that she's an actual Jedi and tries to save his ass because he was about to become the next emperor.
Right. But what did they do? Well, we've got to give Super Bitch training by Princess Leia, which we found out, which is the Mary Poppins of fucking space. So let's all, I mean, it was fucking retarded, bro. Let's get off this. Oh, shit. Brian just kicked off. I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. Moving on to the next subject, brother. Come back on. Sorry, guys. We're fucking Star Wars nerds. We went in. I know a little bit more than we should have. Okay, I understand. But you guys understand that, we are going through Star Wars PS. What is that? PS. PTSD.
PTSD, man.
Yeah, PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like we're undergoing that shit right now. Okay, for a long time now, because our childhood, man, they just try to snatch it from us and we refuse to let it go. So I'm sorry, guys. All right, now let's talk about this new Spider-Man. What is it? No Way Home?
Yeah, No Way Home.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is supposed to be something where I guess they ran out of Spider-Man stories. I could have given them fucking many of them. I mean, thousands of them, right? But they decided to go with the interdimensional shit, which is basically the animation that they gave us a year and a half ago, right? They gave us yeah, right, exactly. They gave us the multiverse, right? Now watch this. Let's make a pool here that they'll find anything right now besides what they have that since they didn't add Miles Morales, it's going to be racist. I guarantee you, they're going to say they got 3 white Spider-Men. First of all, you stupid fucks, Peter Parker's white, right? Let's come on, right? That's the way it is. We don't care about this fucking color barrier shit. Also, then why did you bring it up then? See, this, I was the first one to ever say this. Understand that if you hear it anywhere else after today, tell them get off the Jedi's fucking cock. Let me tell you something, okay? They're going to make a big thing because they didn't put Miles Morales. That's one. 2, Seems like Marvel is recycling shit now. Now they're giving us now they're turning their animations into live action. This is exactly what this is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's
They
a bunch
can't
of bullshit.
they can't completely bitch about the Spider-Man thing, considering the fact that Mary Jane was black-faced.
Right.
With, Zendaya.
Right. But then they're gonna say, how is it that he could go into the future and there's a black Spider-Man and they didn't throw him in there? Remember, that's the way that's what they're placating to, the black American, melatonin. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, the melanin. They're trying to placate to that, throw it in the front lines, along with the gayness and they're trying to do this, and I see it coming. Watch, I see it coming. They're gonna do this. Watch. But my whole point here is, why recycle? Why not give us a different? Okay, look, if you're gonna do the Sinister Six, right? Why do you have to involve two other fucking Spider-Mans from another dimension, plus the Sinister Six being from another dimension, when it's right in front of you already? You've had your Vulture, you've got your Venom,
because they kept killing them off, or curing them. That's the most screwed up thing. How the hell are you going to bring them back if they're already dead?
Well, no. Okay, I can tell you what the Marvel problem is. Sony has rights to the Sinister Six, and they won't give them up to Marvel. So Marvel can't do that.
Right, but what I'm saying here is, since they already collaborated on how many movies with Spider-Man, right? Why don't they do that and make it proper? Because
Dude,
this is going to be the problem. They're going to give us the Sinister Six in this one because of the time travel. They've already showed Octopus. They already mentioned Rhino, and it's going to happen. But what's fucked up here is, why does it have to happen in another timeline? It's retarded.
Because they have to, like I said with the earlier sentiment, that they killed them off. Ock was killed. You got what was the other ones that were killed too?
Electro
was killed. Sandman was
semi-cured, not cured, but he was brought back to being a good guy, so to speak, and went to prison. Vulture, again, was another one I believe was actually like semi-cured of his bad guy.
The Green Goblin was killed.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And it should have been, with the Goblin killed, it should have been the Hobgoblin, which was supposed to be his son, becoming the actual, true, went through a dimensional travel, came back an actual Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Well, let me
like Jay was saying, give us something else. Give us a real story, not just fucking rehash shit.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this much though. We're talking about Spider-Man though, but let me tell you about something that's really pissed me off when it's come to comics, dude. Dude, I am the world's biggest Superman freak, and they've made him gay.
Bro,
Dude,
they've made Superman fuck Robin, son.
Yeah. Now Superman can suck you off faster than a locomotive.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Able to give you a blowjob while leaping tall buildings in a single bound.
Yeah. And he can protest with the best of them.
Exactly. It's fighting for the right for the LGBT. It's a bird.
Or climate change.
It's a plane. No, it's Superman with a fucking dildo in his ass.
God damn.
It's the truth, though.
I think the worst part I heard about that whole stuff is he's going to protest about climate change. He's able to fucking spin the world around in reverse time.
Oh my God!
Climate change himself,
and that's scary because
protesting for it.
Yo, guys, it's scary because now the villains, they have a lot to fear, bro. If Superman. If Superman decides, bro, he could do sodomy on these motherfuckers, bro. They wouldn't even know it happened because he's running fast.
It can literally fuck you up.
All of a sudden they got a pain in the ass. Yeah, you just got.
Yeah.
They can literally fuck you up.
Yup, literally fuck you up. Word. I mean, we're not lying here. We're not making fun of it. But listen, as growing up watching, first of all, I understand this is Superman's son. I understand this. It's not Clark Kent himself. It's Superman's son, which is supposed to be this era Superman. Why do this? Why do this? Then on top of that, now you've got a Robin who's gonna hit on Bruce Wayne now, right? Maybe Red Hood. Maybe fuck Red Hood in the ass with his Red Hood. Like, what the fuck, bro? What? The Batmobile now is gonna have a fucking heart, a fucking shiitake mushroom cockhead for the front with bat wings.
It's going to be in the seat.
Yo, webcam, stop spamming me, you fucking faggot. Okay? Your mother blows koala bears and fucking wombats at the same time. Put that on your fucking HD fucking screen. You
Hey
bastard.
guys, hey
Sorry.
Jay and everybody. This, like I said, this is the first time I do this shit on the phone. I'll probably do it again if I don't get my internet tomorrow. But my shit's about to die. I want to say thank you, Jedi, and the panel for having me on here. I'm sorry I can't stay longer, but my shit's gonna die.
Be careful. Superman might want to sit there and screw you if you get off.
Word up, be careful, man. Word, Superman. Yo, don't do nothing wrong, bro. Because you get fucked faster than a speeding bullet,
Dude,
bro.
I don't want to get a twinge. I don't want to get a twinge in the ass. Do you mind? Stop giving me curses. Okay.
Whatever you do, don't bend over in the shower.
Yeah, right.
Or Brian's going to do that doll thing against you again.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
anyway,
fucking Mala said that Aquaman will be bending over sea lions and fucking them in no time.
I'll see you guys later. And do me a favor, one favor, when you sign off, give my usual message. I'm not gonna have enough time to say it now, but I love you guys. Love all the guys in the chat. Peace out, everyone.
No doubt, bro. Yo, and get yourself
Later,
that
man.
ball bra, bro. All right, brother. God bless, man. Be careful.
Peace.
Oh man, yeah, man. I just feel that this Spider-Man shit is just going to be just another one of those, rehashed. Yeah. Now, of course, there's a new Matrix movie coming out. Okay, and one thing I will have to say, I am going to see this. I'm very excited for this because Keanu Reeves is not part of any type of weaponized SJW fuck up your movies. All his movies so far with the John Wick series and it's been fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And he doesn't politicize his acting career, which I love. So
No, he stays away from it.
Exactly. And even though the Wachowski brothers decided to fucking be trannies, right? Because we all know they're fucking trannies. Respect to them. That's a big step for you guys. But for some reason, I feel that there's going to be little spurts of of that SJW shit, with the trans community. Even though they let Keanu Reeves be with fucking what's her face?
Trinity?
Trinity? Yeah, because she's back. Carrie Ann Moss? She's back. And they, at least they left them together as a couple. I'm so glad that they didn't fucking gay out fucking Trinity or fucking, or Neo. I'm glad. The thing that bothers me here
how
is
long this one goes on for. Carrie Ann Moss might end up being gay after her.
yeah, I mean, listen, if they have any respect for their careers, they should not ruin these gems, man.
Yeah.
These characters need to stay heterosexual. This is how they're built. This is how they're made. Now, if you're gonna throw in a new fucking Matrix character or whatever, that's gonna be that. Okay, fine. But just don't touch the ones that are already set in stone. Is what we're saying.
They did introduce a new character. NPH is going to be in this now.
Oh, great.
No. Let's not give him any trouble. He's actually the only gay guy that we can actually enjoy because he doesn't go out there and get political about his gayness either.
Okay. So if he's like that,
he gets flamboyant when you see him in public and stuff, but Doogie Howser was one of the few we can actually get to enjoy because his bit when he was in How I Met Your Mother, he was a friggin' womanizer.
God, I loved him in that.
Yeah.
God, did I love him in that. But no, I could see it now. The new agents, instead of shooting you, they're going to be flamboyant gays and they're going to try to shoot you.
I'm telling you, man, punishment is going to be you getting sodomized and shit, bro. And it's just disgusting. Yeah, man. They're giving us fucking phobia. They're giving us
trash is what it is.
Yeah, man. It's like everything we've got to see, bro. Everything that they putting up now has to do with fucking, ass banging. Like, come on, bro, stop.
Yeah, I'm sticking kryptonite up my ass.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. This new Matrix movie is gonna be awesome because, people are going different ways with this. Like they're actually saying it's gonna be either the beginning, showing you exactly how it all started. There's also other angles where the Matrix never existed, is just a movie, and Neo is just a psychotic motherfucker. Then they're also, I mean, they're going with a lot of other things. What's up, Bruce Goes? How you doing? Bacon and eggs. What's up,
Yep.
Jeff? What's going on, fellas? There are a lot of theories going on with this new Matrix movie, and
What I came from the synopsis so far in the trailers is he's forgotten that he's Neo,
right,
and they're restarting it all over again. That's about as much as I know, and they're not going to allow him to be Neo, so to speak.
wow.
That
So
Neo will now be Trinity's character instead of Neo.
so now Trinity is probably going to be the lead because she's a woman. So they're going with the feminist movement.
Well, there's also that talk that everybody was basically Neo in that aspect due to the fact that everybody believed in Neo as being the one. So with everybody believing him as being the one, they're really the one, not him. So that's how I think that they're going to take this stride into the next block, depending on if they're going to continue it after 4.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Soon we're gonna have to write our own movies, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, God. Dude, the thing I'm excited about is the Battlestar Galactica movie has been greenlit and it's going into production.
Who's directing it?
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but
hopefully not J.J. Abrams. He'll fuck it up.
no,
Screwed up Star Trek.
but they're going to the old school for Battlestar Galactica, not the new shit. We're talking the Wom Wom Cylons. So
Nice.
I am terribly excited.
The true toasters.
Yes.
Awesome.
I always like those ones better. Their armor and the way they look, kind of like OG style Cybermen from Doctor Who. Real Doctor Who. Not this fucking Chibnall, what's her name? Fucking horseshit, which I'm glad they're ending that stuff for too. Chibnall's or Davies is coming back to actually do the rest of it, although we still have to deal with another fucking season of fucking like the idiot doctor.
Yeah, right. But listen. Yeah, go ahead, John. My bad.
I just know we've got our tickets already 17 days away from the release of Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yep, and that's a beautiful segue. I was just getting into that. Thank you, my brother. No doubt. I am so excited for this Ghostbusters fucking 4. Right? Or should I say the real Ghostbusters 3? Right? I am so excited for this because Ivan Reitman's son. Okay, the torch has been passed, and he's keeping every original, like the lore, all the material, the original proton packs. Nothing is switched up. Nothing is fucking pussified, or rainbowized, or caramelized, or fucking just everything is just left alone, bro, to just enjoy. And I can't fucking wait, man. I am so excited, man. How do you guys feel about this, man?
The only drawback that they said is it's not going to be in New York. It's due to the fact that they had to go to Egon's old farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, which, if you ask me, they never suggested this or explained this, so that's a little bit of a plot hole. But other than that, like you said, nothing's been touched. Everything's the same.
John,
and it's the kids of Egon that actually take up the mantle.
Dude, how do I feel about? Oh my God, every single living Ghostbuster makes a damn cameo in this movie.
Yeah,
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Winston. They all make a cameo in this movie. We see, what I call what Ghostbusters is all about again in this movie, and then you can't ever go wrong with Paul Rudd. You can't go wrong with Paul Rudd. Paul
Rudd is a funny motherfucker, man. I like him. I like
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is fucking awesome, man. Him and what is it? Chris Pratt,
Yeah.
and Ryan Reynolds. Like, these guys are great actors for action, and they're Christian, and they don't try to spread their put any values of their religions or beliefs into anything. They just act, and they just don't involve themselves with any type of politics, and that's what they have to do. Just show us your acting. We don't care about your personal lives, your personal beliefs. Just show us the actor and the great talent that you are, and we'll respect you for that.
That's why I also love Kurt Russell. He actually that actual line. He pretty much stated, "We're court jesters. We're here to entertain you, not push our shit on you."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes him number one. And another thing, it's like, again, what I've said, I don't know if I said this yet before, but the only time you ever see any like real actors and actresses that have actually gone through history and maintained their actual career are ones that have been in horror movies. Kevin Bacon, Johnny Depp, who else is there? Jamie Lee Curtis, but because she's been going political, she's not so much so. But like the people that are legends are the ones that have actually been in horror movies. If you look at it, their career has actually lasted several years after being in a horror movie.
Well, hell, look at Jennifer Aniston. That was her first movie, Leprechaun.
Oh, yeah, that was so horrible.
Yeah, it was.
When I
doesn't do
look
justice to my
back, I'm like,
country,
"Oh, shit, that's Jennifer Aniston." Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Have you seen her now? Have you seen her now? The bitch look like Roger Moore, bro. I'm serious. She look like a Roger Moore now, bro.
No, the thing I got was, I know I talked about this in one of the other ones, especially because of the new Scream. What was it? The two main actresses, Neve Campbell and good lords, I can't remember her name right now. The journalist chick.
Oh,
Courtney Cox. If you look at those two, Courtney Cox is almost pushing 60. Neve Campbell's like in her like early, mid to late 40s, and she looks older than Courtney Cox, who's like 60.
Bro,
that's a illness though. She's got a bad illness though.
Who, Courtney or
Neve Campbell?
What does she have?
It's something neurological that fucks with her bad.
Definitely hates the shit out of her because it's like Courtney Cox looks younger than her, and she's like 60. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, but have you looked at her from her fucking chin to her collarbone? That shit look like a row of hot dogs, bro. She got fucking skin hanging on her neck, bro, under her neck. That shit look like a ribbed turtleneck.
Now, see, Courtney Cox, though, is from where I live here. This is her hometown here in Panama City.
Here's an interesting thing most people won't know about. Courtney Cox also showed up in a TV series back in the day, which got a UK remake, which the UK remake had more actual like seasons than the actual original, The Misfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Misfits, and if you don't know this, one of them was a black dude who was able to shrink himself to any size he wanted. They had one guy who would put his hands together, make it almost look like a gun and shoot lightning out of it. And when he ended up overcharging, he had to piss out electricity. Courtney Cox was able to become invisible. What were the other two abilities? Does anybody know?
I like that. I like that guy with the ability to become small, bro.
Yeah, he was awesome.
You know what I would have been doing, bro? Like, I would have been making myself like ant-size and just climbed in like a real fly woman's fucking clit and just been chilling on there. I've been chilling back on a giant clit all day, son, just giving her orgasms, rubbing it and shit, and then I would just leave, and then, hey, where you been? I'll just be like, come closer and smell me. I'll give you a hint. I mean, that's an awesome power right there. I don't know about fucking pissing out electricity out your dick, bro. That's I don't know.
Well, it's the only way he was able to release excess energy that he had built up even after using his electrical abilities.
Oh, damn, bro. Shit.
It was his only drawback. Everybody else really had a major drawback like he did. He literally had to piss out extra energy after even using his energy ability.
That's crazy. Oh, no, man. Imagine when he had to take a shit, the atomic bomb he would cause. Yeah, that would have been crazy. But before we move on, just want to let you guys know, man, support your channel. You can support over at paypal.me/JCotto Fight page, or you can go over to the Cash App at $ the Boxing Jedi. Greatly thankful. And also, if you take a look at the bottom of the screen there, you will see the elite contributors of the channel that have helped and continue to help this channel stay abroad for you guys, man. This variety channel, definitely, man. Help out, be an elite contributor. Let's get back to the show. So we all agree that we are very, very, very excited for Ghostbusters 4.
Yeah.
We also 3. Should I say 3? You're right, 3.
Because the other one doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
2016 is not our Ghostbusters. That's the you go girl Ghostbusters, and we don't need that shit. We also agree that the Eternals is gonna be a piece of shit by prediction. Okay, we also we are mediocre on we're feeling we're feeling mediocre for the Book of Boba Fett. Right?
Yeah.
We can agree on that. The Spider-Man, no way. We're just like, okay, whatever, just give us what you got, and whatever it is, we'll grade you then. Right? That's where we are on that. We are hoping and praying that the Matrix movie is not in any way delivering any type of political message. So let's talk about. Yeah, we covered that, and we got a little bit more.
Can we talk more on Morbius since we're actually?
Well, that's coming up. That's coming up. But I got a question for you guys. Have you guys ever seen Constantine?
Which one?
Yeah.
With Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with him on that too. I preferred the one from the actual TV series. He was a lot better as Constantine because that was the actual comic book versus what the fuck. No offense to Keanu. Keanu played a pretty good role in that, but it wasn't Constantine from the comic books.
No, it wasn't.
All right. So how about if I told you that they're in the works of making a Constantine 2 with Keanu Reeves, and
I heard about that.
And they're actually going by comic book storyline on this one. What if I told you that?
Well, I would say it's Warner Brothers, so it's going to be woke somehow.
Yeah. What about you?
Did you hear the W was changed? It's not Warner Brothers anymore. It's Woke Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they go with I thought the first movie was okay. I don't see how they. I don't know why they're making a second one. I agree with John and all. The show was better.
Yeah.
I
The
guy,
was the one that said the show was better.
He played Constantine better.
Yes,
Right.
he did.
So he does.
He was more onto the comic books.
Yeah.
Constantine is also Constantine was also supposed to have a drinking problem because he's always drunk.
Yeah, he did. They did kind of touch on that, but it was more of a nicotine thing than an actual alcohol
Right.
thing.
Yeah, because he used to smoke cigarettes and drink, but they just took out they took out the flask, and that flask was supposed to be something as to like a heirloom passed down to him by a demon or something like that as well.
Yeah.
That was part of his arsenal. So I don't know why they did that. You know what I mean? No doubt, Tony Boswell, you have yourself a good night, sir. Always here for you, brother. At your service.
See you later, 20. Have a good one, man.
No doubt. Bacon and Egg says it might turn out to be the Gatrix.
Could be.
Right? Puerto Rican Rum says, just out of spite, they should make a Halloween movie where Michael Myers goes on a rampage through a gay neighborhood. Right? That would
be and this flabbergasted me because in real life, our serial killers, our biggest serial killers to date, 2 of them were actually quite gay and killed gay people and actually slept with gay people. One, Jeffrey Dahmer. Do we not remember this shit?
Yep. So basically, he should go for San Francisco.
Huh?
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah, take out the entire San Francisco.
Yeah, right? Hell yeah. They go through San Fran. Hell yeah. He'll start off with Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she opened it up and stuff. He rings a doorbell.
I don't think even I think that's one person Michael Myers would be scared of.
And I was going to say something like that. You know, like he gets to the Pelosi's door, he sees her. Oh shit! Never mind. Later.
Yeah, or he does kill the bitch and decide to skin her face and use it as the new Michael Myers mask.
Oh, good lord! It's a distorted Pelosi mask. That would be great.
Oh my god! Now you're talking about scary,
right? It'd be like Pelosi Myers. That would be crazy. That would be fucking nuts.
There goes again. Leatherface did that. He actually he was a bit of a trans too. One of the episode in the franchise movie, the one where it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation, which had Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. Gunnar Hansen's character, he took a female's face and put it on his face. Again, this is why Gunnar Hansen's friggin' phenomenal as Leatherface. That, and again, he made one movie before he died called Death House, which held the biggest serial killers in history. He actually used the guy who did Jason Voorhees was locked up in there. He did one where it was supposedly like Pinhead, Freddy Krueger, your biggest serial killer slasher movie characters in a prison who were the only ones to actually save the people from the rest of the actual prison getting loose and killing people. That made an awesome movie. It was kind of a B movie, so to speak, but if you actually watch it, it's fucking phenomenal because it's made by an actual horror legend.
Yeah, I definitely gotta fucking check that out, man. That sounds awesome. Okay, so a new Constantine, as long as they go by the comic book lore like they say they're going to, it would be fucking awesome. Now, let's talk about this new Blade movie that's supposed to come out. Okay?
Let's not.
I mean, I just want to hit it for like 2 minutes, bro, because I don't think the guy they picked is going to be a good Blade.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. It should still actually go to Wesley Snipes. I don't care what anybody else says.
I mean, we gotta
even with this shit with his taxes and stuff, I don't fucking care. Whoop-de-doo, he's in prison for evading taxes, but he made a Blade.
Yeah, definitely, but we have to understand as well. My man's like 62 right now.
No.
Yeah.
He still looks like he's in his early 30s.
That's true because he takes care of himself, but he's I don't think he'll be able to do the stunts that. Of course, they got stunt doubles and stuff, but as well as him giving directors and cast members hard time on the sets and shit, because remember this was their complaint with from Blade 2 to 3 Trinity, right? They had problems with him. He was more like a diva and stuff, and I think this is why Marvel didn't go with him this time. But I hear that they reached out to him for something. I don't know what. Maybe to do the choreography. I'm not sure what they did, but I know that he's involved in the next one in some way.
Yeah. My only problem with the third one, again, with that was because they talked about the Night Stalkers, which he was a part of the team of Night Stalkers, but it had no one in there that was the actual original Night Stalkers.
Right. Exactly. They tried to do
the original Night Stalkers was Morbius, was Doctor Strange, and Ghost Rider with Blade.
Yeah,
Blade had a huge issue with Morbius for quite a while because even though he's a living vampire, he was still a vampire who had a huge problem with his thirst on top of that.
Yep.
Blade controlled his thirst by means of other substances, but only when he actually gave into his thirst was he able to become strong enough to actually take on some of the bigger bads, like they say. But yeah, he had a huge problem with Morbius.
Yeah, he did. He had a huge fucking problem with Morbius. And I remember Ghost Rider had told Morbius at one point, he had told him, as long as you take the life of the guilty, no, he wouldn't make him, see the judgment eyes. You know what I mean? So, Morbius,
vengeance,
So, he basically put that fear in Morbius, where Morbius had to keep that shit in check, and that's why he would only, even though he had become an anti-hero, like in between walking borderline, he still would kill more guilty than he did innocent, which is a segue to the new Morbius movie now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the new
Which I hope in
Morbius,
Morbius that Spider-Man shows up, because Spider-Man actually showed up in the first couple of comic books of Morbius.
well, there are Easter eggs in the Morbius. I mean, there's a part in the trailer. Go watch the second trailer. It dropped like I think 12 hours ago. In the background when he's running through the alley, there's a Spider-Man poster there in the background, and it says your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and then it had Menace. So I think it's gonna be in. I think it's gonna be with what's this kid's name? The new Spider-Man. I forgot his fucking name.
Andrew Garfield?
No, the other guy. Tom Holland. There we go.
Tom Holland, yeah.
So let's, I hope so, man. I hope they intertwine all of these. Look, they did it. Sony owns Venom. They also own Spider-Man. If I'm not mistaken, I think at the end of this one, they're going to show, there's a rumor that there's a Venom end credit scene with Spider-Man.
Yeah, at the end of Venom. Yeah, there is. He sees the report, Jonah Jameson, but I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I have, but I'm talking about the end of this one. There's a rumor of the new Spider-Man that there's a rumor at the end that there's an end credit scene where, him and Venom run into each other because Venom is in a store, an alarm went off or whatever. The police are outside, and Spider-Man just shows up, and that's where they cut it off. Like Spider-Man's like, "What the hell?" And then Venom says, "You," and then they cut it off from there. This is just a rumor.
Yeah,
this is just a rumor. So it'll be great for this new Spider-Man in case the movie does fucking flop. At least we got something else to look forward to. Where it's Spider-Man versus Venom, Spidey versus Venom, which would be great.
Yeah, they couldn't do that any worse than Spider-Man 3, the first, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
they couldn't do it any worse.
Yeah, you guys have any predictions for this Morbius movie, man? What do you guys think about this movie, man?
I'm liking the concept so far, but with Marvel and being part of Disney, I'm kind of on the fences. But I do hope they put some kind of tie-in with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was unlike at least the first couple of comic books from him. So with him being the first one, yeah, I could see that happening. I just hope it does happen.
Yeah.
And the Venom thing, I don't know if Brian was the one that I think said it, that it wouldn't work, the Spider-Man Venom, because Venom would end up dropping a huge plot hole, because you'd end up sitting there saying, "Oh, hey, what's up, Spidey?" Like he knows him, which the way the Venom series was going, Spider-Man never had the Venom costume.
Well, they'll probably do the flashback. They'll probably throw in the flashback thing. I think it'll probably be in Venom 3.
It'll be a huge plot hole, though.
No, because they would be able to fix that if they do flashback scenes where, they can make it seem like he doesn't turn into the symbiote yet, but the suit tried Spider-Man and wasn't used to him because of the radiation factor in his blood. So it didn't get used to him and it went off, right? We could just say that. And it went back to Brock, because remember, if you look at this Venom versus Carnage, right? Let there be Carnage. There was a time that Venom was going through people. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Venom was going through certain bodies because him and Brock had split up or whatever. So they could throw that somewhere in there because remember, by the time he got to Brock again, he was weak and something was wrong with him. They can throw that factor there too. And so a point where Spidey could be like, "Oh, I just woke up and there was this substance going out the window. I had no idea what the hell it was, and I was just not feeling well." Well, they can do it like that. There's a lot of ways they can fit that in there, bro. They just have to have genius writers, which we don't really come across, in these days.
Especially with Marvel currently.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. But I would like to thank you, gentlemen, especially the Star Wars dad. He had to leave because he ran out of juice on his phone. I'd like to thank Electro Jed. Go check out his channel and the Star Wars dad's channel as well. Mr. Brian Harkin, I'd like to thank you and apologize once again, my friend. Go check out Brian Harkin in his channel. And thank you, Mr. Dragon. Of course, always a fucking pleasure. You guys have anything you want to say before you go?
Don't be a faithist. Again, like I keep saying, be human to everybody else. We're all human, so to speak. We're not
Yeah.
colors, we're human.
Definitely. I
Yeah.
hear that, brother. Thank you, man. And it's a pleasure. I'll most likely to see you in Movie Talk 5, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I
Brian,
just
yeah, go
want to say, next time I bend over, I'm gonna have kryptonite up my ass. No.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's fucking
No, just
oh,
everyone. Thanks for having me on, Jedi, and have a good one, guys.
You're more than welcome, my brother. Anytime, man. I'll see you soon, bro. And guys, I'll tell you right now, Elbows of the 80s will return, man. It's on a little hiatus, but it'll come back. And I just want to let you guys know before I go, if you want to support the channel, you're more than welcome to anything, whatever it is, can help out the channel. Support your favorite channel, of course. It's PayPal.me/JCotto Fight Page, or you can go to Cash App at $ The Boxing Jedi. Thank you very much to those that have joined Movie Talk number 4. I'm your boy, the Boxing Jedi, and of course, I'll see you with something else to entertain you with. Otherwise than that, gain more knowledge to become more wiser. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.